Radical.
Oh, no. No, too soon. Too soon. We're not ready yet. We're not ready for this quite yet. All right? We just got used to $70 games. We just got used to $70 being the new industry standard. But now we're at 80. How the fuck did this happen? We're already at $80. So, this is one example of the new generation coming of $80 games. Started by me, a Mario. Started by Nintendo. And fucking Mario with Mario Kart World now being $80. Looks like Borderlands 4 might just be $80. So, a situation where fans were curious. They were asking if Borderlands 4 would be $80. So, the CEO of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford, well, apparently people are getting the pitchforks ready for old Randy. He said, what's the exact statement here? Okay, so he's later talked about the truth behind his statement. He said that the real fans of Borderlands would be prepared to pay whatever it costs to play Borderlands 4. I'll repeat that. This tone-deaf motherfucker, when everyone is worried about this economic climate with tariffs, with the inflation, with everything going on, they just want to play some games. It is completely tone-deaf to point at the fans and say, listen, you need to pay $80, basically. This is what he basically said, in reference to somebody asking about the $80 price point for Borderlands. He's basically pointing to those fans saying, you're not a real fan. You're a fake fan of Borderlands if you are not willing to pull out $80 from your wallet and lay it down for this game. You're not a real fan. You're a poser, basically. I mean, there's ways to get around this statement, and he plays like... There's a follow-up statement here where he says, if you want the truth, here it is. Asking a gaming company CEO for the truth? Let's see if that works. Has that worked well in the past? He said that at PAX East, he said, I'll tell you the truth. I don't know. But am I to believe that he actually doesn't know what the price is going to be of the game? The head of Gearbox, the boss of Gearbox, he doesn't know. Now that's a fucking lie. The game's coming out this year, right? You telling me they haven't let the boss of Gearbox, who makes Borderlands, know how much it's going to be? It's probably bad news. Because, if it were not $80, if it were $70, he would squash his shit right away. He'd say, no, whatever Nintendo's doing, pricing their games at $80, we're going to give you a value proposition. Even though $70 is really not a value proposition, he would get out in front of this. I just feel like he would get out in front of this if it were good news and it was not going to be $80, and he would say, let me clarify this right now. It's going to be $70, all right? It's not going to be $80. And if he just did that, you might have a lot of positive response. This is a period of time where pretty much if you don't price your game at $80, you're not evil. You're not the bad guy. You're actually, believe it or not, you are the good guy if you're going to bring out a game right now for less than what a Mario is charging for their games now. You're a good guy. So I feel like this is bad news for Borderlands 4. We're already here. What the fuck? We're already here when every game's going to be $80. Not just the Mario Karts, not just the Zeldies. No, seems like every game is going to be $80 going forward. And think about it. Is Borderlands, are those games really worth $80? People will empty their bank account for a Call of Duty Black Ops or a GTA 6, but, I mean, come on. Borderlands, it's a fun shooting game, but it's not like, I don't think it's top tier. When you think about the best games of all time, does Borderlands really come into the list? I don't think so. He also said that we got to acknowledge that we've got a competitive marketplace where the people that make these choices want to sell as many units as possible, and they want to be careful about people that are price sensitive. I love the way he says that. Price sensitive. That's great corporate terminology. You're price sensitive. The fuck? Most everyone's price sensitive. It depends on how much you want to pay for something. Oh, you're going to go buy a new car. It's $60,000. Ooh. Hey. You need to buy this car. Don't be price sensitive. Like that's a negative thing. It's called, people making budget friendly things. Like some of these remakes that have come out, like Oblivion, that was $50, right? That's a budget friendly thing. I think it should be more not price sensitive, but consumers should try to get their games budget friendly. And right now, as fucking crazy as it seems, $70 is like a budget game now. We're here right now in 2025 already. $70 is a good deal. That's a good deal for a game. It's a budget game. How fucked up are things, right? He said that there are folks accepting the reality that game budgets are increasing. And there's tariffs for the retail packaging. And it's getting gnarly out there. Dude, it's getting gnarly out there, man. I love that. That's skater terminology he's using. He said the budget for Borderlands is more than twice that of Borderlands 3. Damn, does that mean the game is twice as long? Shit. So by that, I take it back. Since the game is twice as big, I think it's a value if the game comes out for anything under $150. Like, I know it's a day one for me if it's like $130, $140. The fuck are you talking about? The game budget's being twice as much. Well, then show us your profit margin. These people talk about the budgets for the games, but they don't want to share us actually how much profit they're making when they sell the games. Show me both. Don't just show me the budgets. Show me the profits you're going to make off of Borderlands 4. So, yeah, when it comes to Borderlands, the past year, not been the best year for Borderlands because you had that stinker of a movie that came out with, of all people, Kevin Hart, the midget, playing Roland. The fuck, man? I don't know what it is about casting in video games, but between Borderlands and the stupid casting of Roland, and I mean, I give a pass for Jack Black because, hell, anything video game related he's going to be in. I'm surprised Jack Black didn't jump up halfway through The Last of Us and go like, shit, we got to kill these clickers. Being all Jack Black. Hell, right now with Pedro Pascal oft, maybe they might bring in Jack Black to be a funny character, to have some lightheartedness in The Last of Us. Let's just put Jack Black in everything, huh? Whether or not he makes the thing better, let's just pigeonhole him in every game-related thing. But yeah, man, like, it's not been the best for Borderlands because of already people, looking at the movie are not wanting to see the movie because objectively it was a shit movie. You had people saying, well, listen, the game's going to be better. The game's going to be better. Right now, since there's all this talk around the pricing of the game, that's taken over how good the game's going to actually be. So I would say they got to figure out and find a way to make this game $70 because it's just how it looks. Sure, $10 is $10, only $10 more than $70. Yeah, it's only $10 more than $70, all right? So they're looking at it like, well, shit, these real fans, this is how they feel, though. These real fans will pay $80, they'll pay $70, they'll pay $80. Hell, a couple years, it'll be $90 or $100 or $150. Real fans find a way. Real fans find a way. No, here's what happens. Real fans find a way to give you the fucking middle finger and go play some other shooters. All right? You're not Mario Kart. You don't have a stranglehold. You don't have a stranglehold on kart racing like Nintendo does. And Nintendo's trying to shut down Power World. You don't have a strangle on the Pokemon type games like Nintendo does. They don't understand it. These companies are looking at what Nintendo does, and Nintendo, see, they're allowed to be hilariously evil because they're Nintendo. Not everybody can get away with that shit. So the backlash is definitely warranted. The pitchforks are out for Randy Pitchford. And what he needs to do is find a way to talk to everyone at that company and make sure that this game launches for $70.